Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Principal Sir, my dear colleagues, and my beloved students. Welcome to the Science Exhibition 2026. My name is Boboy Dumitanghoki, TGT Maths. Here, I'm also taking science. I hope that you will do well, and I want to wish you all the best. So, without any further delay, to present the first model, I would like to call Nilgiri guys.
Good morning, respected principals, sir, teachers, and to all my best mates. We are the girls of Nilgiri House. Today we are presenting a project based on respiratory system. First of all, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Tong Kip.
My name is Ahmed Hossein.
My name is Ranet Chahang.
My name is Tong Kim.
And lastly, my name is Singay. Respiratory system is the system in our body that help us breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Oxygen is very important because our body cells need oxygen to produce energy.
Respiratory system consists of 9 parts. They are nasal cavity, tongue, pharynx, trachea, alveoli, bronchioles, bronchi, diaphragm, left and right lungs. Nasal cavity. Nasal cavity is a large space behind the nose where the air is warm and humidified before it enters the lungs. Tongue. It is a muscular organ that helps us in mixing saliva in the food. It also helps to push the food down the food pipe or esophagus. Pharynx. Pharynx is a tube that connects the nasal cavity to the trachea, passing food and air. Trachea. Trachea is also called windpipe. It is a tube that carries air from the pharynx to the lungs.
Alveoli. These tiny air sacs help in the exchange of gases. Oxygen enters the blood here and carbon dioxide leaves the blood. Trachea. The trachea is divided into 2 tubes called bronchi. Each bronchus goes to 1 lungs, and this bronchioles is the same as bronchi.
Lungs. The lungs are the main organ of breathing. Inside the lungs there are millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. And there are 2 types of lungs. They are left lungs and right lungs. Diaphragm. Skin is a muscle below the lungs. It helps in breathing by moving up and down. In this project, I would like to give some habits to keep our lungs healthy. To keep our lungs healthy, we should do regular exercise, avoid smoking, stay away from pollution, and practice deep breathing. In this way, we can keep our lungs healthy. For the last, I would like to conclude that the respiratory system is important because it supplies oxygen to our body and removes waste gases from our body. Thank you and have a nice day.
Next, to present us central nervous system, I would like to call on our Siwali girls.
Good morning, respected principals, sir, teachers, and all my batchmates. Before we start, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Lamlitan Hokip.
My name is Manila.
My name is Kim Jin Thiet.
My name is Lamajin.
And lastly, I'm Hatsan. We are the girls of Swalik House, presenting central nervous system. The central nervous system CNS comprises the brain and the spinal cord, acting as the body primary command controls and information processing centers. It integrates sensory input, directs bodily functions, breathing, heart rate, movement, and manage cognition, emotion and memory, protected by the skull, vertebrae, and meninges. It consists of the nerve and plate cells. Component brain located in the skull. It acts as the main processes unit, including the forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. It contains roughly 100 billion neurons. Spinal cord. The spinal cord position within the vertebrae column. It acts as a pathway for a signal between the brain and the rest of the body. Functions. Information processing. The CNS receives sensory data from the peripheral nervous system process it and initiates responses.
How does the central nervous system work? Your brain regulates your thoughts, feelings, and movement. It manages the things you do, like bending your fingers, learning, and communicating. It also manages how your organs functions by telling you to breathe and digest food. You likely don't think about these things, but your CNS does. This process works by sending messages through your nervous system. Your brain creates a message. It sends that message signal to your spinal cord. Your spinal cord sends the message to your peripheral nervous system. To complete an action, signals travel to and from your brain and spinal cord to the rest of your body, constantly to keep your body functioning. Thank you.
Today we are going to explain the neuron, which is the basic structural and functional unit of the nervous system. Nerves are made up of millions of tiny cells called neurons. Neurons help in sending messages between the brain and different parts of the body. Types of a neuron. This model shows the main parts of a neuron. Dendrites. These are branch-like structures. They help receive messages from other neurons and carry them towards the cell body.
Cell's body, known as cytosol. This is the central part of the neuron. It contains nucleus and control all the activities of the cells. Axon hillock. Axon hillock is a long tail-like structures. It sends message away from the cell's body to other part of the neuron, muscles, and glands.
Axon terminals. Melanocytes. It is a protective covering around the axon. It helps in faster transmission of nerve impulses. Axon terminals. These are the ends of the axon. They pass the message to the next neuron. Lastly, I would like to include some conclusion about the nervous system. The nervous system is the most important part of the nervous system. It consists of the brain and spinal cord, which work together to control and coordinate all the activities of the body. It receives information from different body parts, processes it, and sends appropriate responses. Thus, the nervous system helps the body to think, move, feel, and react in the environment. Thank you for all the teachers and my dear bestmates for cooperating with us in the science exhibition. Thank you to all and have a wonderful day.
Well done, Siwalik girls. Now, moving on to next, we will have a model presentation from Udaigiri girls.
Respected principals, sir, teachers, and all my classmates. First of all, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Nengen Tim. My name is Nemkan Tim Kipgen. My name is Kim Jung Kim Han Singh. My name is Ken Pei Kim Khong Sai. And lastly, my name is Neman Chin Chong Loy. We are the girls of Udaigiri House, presenting the brain. The brain is the main organ of the central nervous system. It is located inside the skull and controls all the activities of the body. The brain receives information from different parts of the body, processes it, and sends signals to control actions. The brain has three main parts: cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla. Cerebrum, the largest part, divided into left and right hemisphere. It controls higher functions such as reasoning, memory, speech, and sensory processing. It is covered by the cerebral cortex gray matter, which is folded to increase surface area. It helps us to think, learn, remember, speak, feel emotion. It also controls voluntary actions like writing and walking. Cerebellum, it is located at the back of the brain. It helps us maintain balance, control body movement, and coordinate muscles. Examples like when we ride bicycle or play football, the cerebellum helps us balance.
Medulla. It connects the brain to the spinal cord. It controls involuntary actions like breathing, heartbeat, and digestion. We do not have to worry about this functions because the medulla controls them automatically.
Interesting fact. The brain works 24 hours a day. It sends messages nerves through to different parts of the body. It helps us understand our five sense sight, smell, taste, touch, and feel.
For the last, I want to conclude that the brain is the most important organ in our nervous system. Without brain, our body cannot function properly. That is why we should take care of our brain by eating healthy food, maintaining exercising, and sleeping well. Thank you and have a nice day.
Well done, Udaigiri girls. That was a wonderful presentation. And to present the next model, let's call on Aravali girls.
Good morning, respected principal, teachers, and all my dear batchmates. First, we would like to introduce ourselves. I am Namin Kim.
I'm Yambe Kim Hokip. I'm Nineva. I'm Hingai Kim. I'm Namin Sapo.
We are the girls of Aravali House, presenting a model based on human excretory system. First, I would like to explain what human excretory system is. The human excretory system removes metabolic and nitrogenous waste, such as urea and excess salt, to maintain internal chemical homeostasis. The primary components are the kidneys, which filter blood, paired ureters, the urinary bladder for storage, and the urethra for elimination. Additional organs involved in excretion include the lungs, CO, and the skin, sweat. And I would like to explain what kidney is. Kidney is a vital organ. It is shaped as a bean. The kidney also filters 120 to 150 quarts of blood. Daily, it removes waste, toxin, excess water, and producing 1 to 2 liters of urine. Now I would like to pass the mic to the next person.
Here are some points of kidney. The kidney does waste excretion. It removes urea, matter, and toxin from blood. It also regulates BP, that is blood pressure. It maintains electrolyte balance. It also balances body fluid. It stimulates RBC production and activates vitamin D for bone health. Now I would like to pass this. Urinary tract infections, kidney infections. It's an infection that causes any part of the infection. Any part of the urinary system, which include number 1, kidney, ureter, bladder, and urethra. Some common disorders related to the urinary system include kidney stones, heart deposits that form in the kidney, incontinence, loss of bladder control, interstitial cystitis, chronic inflammation of the bladder. Structures of kidney. The functional units of nephron present in its kidney is 1 million. The kidney is covered with layer, renal cortex, the outer layer, and renal medulla, the inner part, and renal pelvis. Always time renal because renal is the nickname of kidney. Here also, as you can see, the part renal artery and renal vein. Renal vein carries out good blood, and renal artery delivers waste blood containing of urine and toxins. They carry the urine through the pipe of our urine stored in the bladder and come out from the urethra. Ureter is the pipe of our urine. Bladder is the place our urine is stored, and urethra is the place where our urine comes out. Lastly, I would like to include, please drink a lot of water to keep your kidney healthy, because we humans can survive only with also 1 kidney. Thank you and have a nice day.
Well done, Aravali girls. Now we'll start with the boys. So to start with, we would like to call on Siwalik boys.
Good morning, respected principals, teachers, and my dear friends. I am Kanwangho. And I am Tanggusan.
And I'm Lampoima. And I am Paugilho. And I am Zangila.
We are the boys of Shivali. Our model will be eyes. So to start this model, I would like to give to Boima.
Eye is an organ responsible for vision. It works with the brain for image processing. Lens. Lens is the layer which reflects lights to the retina. Iris and pupil. The iris controls the pupil and the pupil regulates the amount of light entering the eye. Optic nerve. Transmit electrical signal from the brain to the eye. Sclera is the outer wall layer that maintains the eye's shape.
Retina, the light sensitive layer at the back of the eye for peripheral vision. Cornea, the transparent outer layer of the eye that acts as a shield. Aqueous body and vitreous body. These two bodies are full of liquids which nourishes the eyes. Some common diseases of eyes are nearsightedness, farsightedness, cataracts, glaucoma, and dry eye disease. One fact is that eyelashes and eyelids protects our eyes from debris. And vitamin A. Vitamin A is the nutrient needed for a good eye. Some examples are meat, milk, carrot, and mango. Make sure that you won't get your eyes hurt so that you will not have loss of vision. And I would like to thank the teachers and my friends for cooperating with us to make this model. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Well done, Shivali boys. Now moving on to next, the sixth group who will be presenting us on the skeleton system will be Aravali boys. So let's give a big hand and welcome Aravali boys.
Good morning, respected principals, sir, teachers, and my dear batchmates. Today, we are making a model of the skeletal system. First of all, I would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Amir.
My name is Kanila.
My name is Zanginta.
My name is Kamsara.
And my name is Piyush.
First of all, I will start with the introduction of skeletal system. The skeletal system is the framework of the human body. It is made up of joints, ligaments, cartilage, and bones. An adult human has 207 bones, while a newly born baby has 270 bones.
Types of bones: long bones, femur, humerus, short bones, wrist bones, irregular bones, vertebrae, flat bones, skull, rib, sesamoid bones, patella, kneecap. Types of joints: hinge joints, knee, elbow, balls and socket joints, shoulder, hip, pivot joints, neck, feet joints, skull. Thank you.
Skull, it protects the brain. Ribs, it protects our heart, lungs, and kidney.
Lastly, how to keep our bones healthy? Number 1, eat calcium-rich food. Number 2, take enough vitamin D. Number 3, do exercise regularly. One fact, in a human body has 16 ribs. Thank you and have a nice day.
Well done, Aravali boys. Now moving on to next, so we have the last second model presentation from Nilgiri boys. Let's give them a big hand and call them on stage, Nilgiri boys.
Good morning, respected principal, sir, teachers, and all my classmates. I am Kim Lun.
My name is Roblin.
My name is Kairamba.
My name is Kaimlu. Lastly, my name is Suraj.
We are the boys of Nilgiri, presenting models on heart. The heart is the human heart is a vital, fist-sized muscular organ located in the chest behind the breastbones, slightly to the left of center.
The key anatomical features. There are 4 chambers. The right atrium, and the left atrium, and right ventricle, and left ventricle. They pump blood throughout the body.
Structures. It is composed of 3 layers. The inner endocardium, the muscular myocardium, and the outer pericardium, a protective set.
Valve. There are 4 types of valve: tricuspid, mitral, aorta, and pulmonary. Ensure 1. Weak blood flow, preventing a backflow. Pulmonary artery. It is the right artery that pumps bad blood to the heart. Systemic artery. It is the left atrium doing the same functions as the right artery. Heart health. Smoking is bad for heart health, so we advise you not to smoke. Thank you and have a great day.
That was a nice presentation from Nilgiri boys. Now the last presenter will be Udayagiri boys. Let's give a big hand and welcome Udayagiri boys.
Good morning, respected principals, sir, teachers, and all my classmates. Today we are going to talk about digestive system. Before that, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Lalmin Chon.
My name is SAIKUL. And lastly, my name is Lunemang, and we are the Digestive boys.
As one of our members is on leave, only 3 of us will be representing this model. So let's begin. Digestive system consists of teeth, salivary glands, mouth, pharynx, esophagus, liver, gallbladder, stomach, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, appendix, and lastly anus. Digestive system, in short, digestive system goes like this. The food goes down through the mouth, then esophagus, then stomach, then large intestine and small intestine, and lastly through anus. Now we are going to explain some main parts.
First of all, mouth. Mouth is the part of our body where we break down food with teeth. Then esophagus. Esophagus transport the bolus food to the stomach, and then stomach. Stomach churns food using hydrochloric acid and pepsin to break down proteins.
Gallbladder, pancreas, and liver all breaks down food for absorption.
Small intestine. The digestive food goes down through the small intestine and it goes to the brain and gives us energy to our body. Large intestine. The undigested food goes down through the large intestine. And lastly, anus. Anus is the place where we excrete through the wood phase.
So this is all about digestive system. I hope you learned something new about digestive system. Thank you and have a nice day.
With the presentation from the 8 groups, 4 groups from the boys and 4 groups from the girls, we could come to the ending part of our science exhibition. So I would like to congratulate and thank everyone. Your hard work and your dedication pays off. You have done it so well. We were not expecting that much. You are only in standard 6, but the knowledge and the way you present yourself and the models that you prepared, you made, these are absolutely wonderful. I would like to say, I would like to appreciate each and every single one of you for the wonderful presentation and also the wonderful models. you made. So thank you everyone for joining us from the very beginning of this science exhibition till the end. And I hope today many of us will learn more about our body parts, and also we gain more knowledge on biology. That's what I have been expecting, and then we did it. I really thank our respected principal and also my dear colleagues once again for the tireless efforts and support towards our students. So with these few words, I would like to end up my speech, and also I would like to conclude today's science exhibition. Thank you everyone, and have a nice day.